You, fair lady? I'm glad to see you here.
Simon! What are you doing here? Did you find your friend in Toulouse?
No, I haven't yet. That's why I'm here, to look for him. What about you? Will you be performing tonight?
Yes, we should, but we're at our wits' end. Petrus is ill, throwing up his bowels somewhere in the inn. He created and staged the new act we're supposed to play tonight for the Count. The Count's personal advisor will be here in a few minutes to watch our rehearsal, and we don't even know what we're supposed to do. Only he knows how to use his bloody machine. Help us once again, Simon. You're a bright man. You'll figure out something.
Do you mean you don't know anything about the show?
All we know is the story we're using as a background for the juggling and knife-throwing numbers. A dragon falls in love with a lady and gets killed by her jealous husband while they're flying away together.
Don't panic. I'm going to try and set up the machine.
Good evening, travellers. So let me see what performance you have for us tonight.
For sure, noble lord. Could you wait a few seconds? I'm nearly done putting the set together. It shouldn't take long.
Don't try to pass, if you don't mean to pass away.
It looks complete.
Don't try to pass if you don't mean to pass away.
Ouch! It's bloody hot. take this piece of wood. It will be the dragon's heart. Isabeau, please take this rope and tie it.
Where to?
To these rings. Can you hit the wooden heart when I tell you to?
No problema, loco.
My lord, the play may start. Hear the sad tale of Fafnir the dragon. The way his fate by love was torn. He loved a maid fair as moonlight, who had been wed to a cruel knight. The maid soon heard about the tale. She was moved and her heart went frail. As soon as she saw the winged prince, she forgot her cruel husband since her heart knew to have found its place. By this sire of the strangest race, they flew away, riding the air over the castle to the lair. But the fierce knight saw them fly, and threw a spear, strong and high, into the dragon's heart it went. Down to the ground both lovers went. This was the story of poor Fafnir, a dragon who died without a tear. For in death he had found the prize of a love big enough for his size.
Bravo! It's good, it's excellent. I'm sure Lord Raymond will enjoy your tale of love and death. Very clever. The one designed as a monster is murdered by the knight out of greed. A perfect metaphor. Now, I would like you to recite a poem tonight. A great lady from Narbonne will attend this dinner, and she's particularly fond of poetry. What song could you sing to please the ears of our guests?
The battle is awesome and frenzied. The Franks strike with their burnished swords. What a spectacle of so much human grief there. So many dead men, wounded, soaked in blood. Men piled upon men, faced down on their backs. The Saracens can endure it no longer. Whether they like it or not, they quit the field and the Franks pursue them vigorously.
Are you mocking me? Let me remind you that our guest is not some gruesome knight ready for the crusade. Replace the sword with a rose and I will listen.
In a meadow the other day, I found a shepherd girl singing. She was most pleasing and fair, gentle-mannered and soft-spoken. So suddenly, down from my saddle, I went and set foot on the ground. I told her, "Pretty damsel, I mean to offer you my love," so prettily. Never before did my eyes see so comely a shepherd girl. A peak head dress she had set upon her bright golden hair. A fair and shapely body she had, white bosoms and firm breasts. Since then, a sparkle of love for her has set my heart on fire so prettily.
Stop it, you insolent puppy! Are you insane? Singing a ribald song about a shepherd maid in front of a lady? Disappear from my sight before I lose control of myself.
When days are long in the month of May, I love to hear the song of faraway birds. And when my mind wanders from where I stay, I recall one faraway love. Filled with desire I roam, anxious and dreamy, so that no song or May blossom could delight me more than chilly winter does. Never love shall I enjoy if I never enjoy this fairway love. For I do not know any lady, nobler or better than her, in any place close or distant. So pure and perfect is her virtue, that in the land of Saracens I would gladly be a prisoner for the sake of her.
Utterly delightful. Young man, you are a gallant soul. You and your troop are welcome to perform tonight. You even deserve a special reward. What could I do for you, lad?
Maybe you could help me with some information. I am looking for a certain Petrus.
Petrus? Yes, indeed. I happen to know him personally.
Could you then tell him that Simon de Lonqueroy is desperately looking for him?
Despair no more, Simon. You have found the one you are looking for. I am Petrus.
You are?
I was waiting for you, Simon. Come, follow me. You deserve an explanation. I was waiting for you, Simon. Did you have trouble finding me?
That's one way of putting it.
I don't ask you to understand now, but maybe it is better that way.
Now that you come to mention it, there are quite a few things I don't understand.
Ask me. I'll do my best to satisfy your curiosity.
I nearly got killed because of a few pages covered with unreadable words. My father taught me the importance of words, but he never told me they were worth dying for.
Words are not worth dying for, but sometimes they convey an idea that is. This manuscript represents the last chance for the tradition to accomplish your father's life work.
I thought I knew my father. I saw him as a kind of eccentric erudite with a special taste for secrecy. Apparently I missed a lot. Or rather, he didn't care to tell me too much.
Your father cared a lot for you, and you're not that wrong with your description. I suppose there are a few things I can tell you about him. He used to be a very close friend of mine. Your father was the leader of a secret order called the Tradition, to which I belong, as do many others across many borders. I'm not allowed to tell you anything about us except that we are working for a better understanding of man. You may one day be called upon to learn everything there is to know, but that will depend on a decision you will have to make soon.
What is the problem between Raymond and Innocent?
The Catars, of course. Innocent has contained his wrath for a long time because Raymond comes from a long lineage of champions of the Church. His ancestors were among the first to answer Boniface's call to the Crusades. Unfortunately, Innocent has now decided that this heresy must perish in fire. Raymond has protected them in silence for too long. The main problem for Innocent is to persuade Philippe to march against the south. I'm afraid that it won't be too long before he succeeds.
What is the problem between Raymond and Innocent?
The Catars, of course. Innocent has contained his wrath for a long time because Raymond comes from a long lineage of champions of the Church. His ancestors were among the first to answer Boniface's call to the Crusades. Unfortunately, Innocent has now decided that this heresy must perish in fire. Raymond has protected...
Have you ever heard of a certain Monsignor Diego d'Osma?
Yes, why?
Because he's been sent to question a certain Mark. Who is he, anyway? Is he the same tall guy that used to visit us from time to time at the farm?
Probably. Mark is a valorous Templar. I haven't seen him since he left for the Crusades. I thought he was dead until now.
What makes you think otherwise?
Your presence. He was given the task of bringing back the manuscript. Evidently he delivered it to your father. I can only wonder where he is now.
On that point I can teach you something. He is being held prisoner in his own castle, somewhere in Aragon.
May God protect him.